Hi guys, welcome back to Amateur Priority Toys. Today we're doing another spooky review. This time we are looking at the Killer Klownz popcorn gun, which I showed off in my Spirit Halloween haul, but we're going to unbox it and take a look. So here's the front of the box. We have the jumbo costume, somebody wearing it, holding the gun. There it says popcorn gun, Killer Klownz. The nice box art colors, some blood splatter on top, Killer Klownz, and we got some popcorn busting out the sides. So I'm going to spin this around. This is a very big box. Carrying this around Spirit was kind of difficult. So there we go, popcorn gun. So it has flashing LED lights with sound effects, theatrical quality prop with motion lights and sound, turn crank for movie inspired popping effect. So let's see how many batteries this takes. Looks like 2 AAAs. Okay. I would have expected it to take more. Down here we have the price. So this is a $100, $99.99. Which, you know, when I saw this online, I kind of thought like, $100. I don't think I'm really gonna spend that. But when I saw it in person, it looked like it was a pretty good deal for the money. But we will see once we have it unboxed, if that is the case. So here is the crank. So I'm gonna get the cotton candy gun, which I have in the box, and compare it so you guys can kind of see the size differences between the two. Okay, so there's the cotton candy gun up here. As you can see, it is very dusty. You can see some of the dust flying around. But it is quite a bit smaller than this one, as it should be. So this box is about double plus a little extra in length, and then height wise I'd say it's about twice the height, so it gives you an idea of how big this this popcorn gun is. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox it now, so we can go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so when you pull it out of the box, it comes in this plastic shell, which you can just pull off. So right off the bat, I want to just point out it's very vibrant, very colorful. It looks very nice. I love the colors of these like little buttons up here. They do not press in. So here we have our crank. Okay, so once you have it out of the shell, it is 3 separate pieces. There's the main gun piece, the crank, and then there is this little blue part. It looks like it attaches to the crank. So let me pull out the instructions so that I know how to set this up. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is take your crank piece and your blue piece, and you're going to stick your crank piece through it like this. And then there's going to be this little side with a little notch. A little notch right there. We're going to just push those in. Oop, there it goes. And the crank is attached. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I still have to put the batteries in. We'll go ahead and just take a look at it. So very nice design. It's got this like nice cord here, which is like a telephone cord material. You have these little knobs at the end. Popcorn in the little ball right there. I'm not sure what you would call that. So I'm going to set this down. I'm going to lean it up against the wall right here. So as you turn this, the popcorn will jump. So you can see it has the little plastic popcorn pieces in there. There's the mechanism right there. It's just a little piece that as you crank it, let me get it close up. It's just launching it up in the air. So that all looks really good. So let's go ahead and get the batteries in so we can test out the lights and sounds. Okay, the battery compartment is on the bottom of the gun next to the trigger. So here's the cover piece. And you just need a smallish screwdriver to get it open. And then you are all set to get your batteries in. Okay, the batteries are in. I have not pulled the trigger yet. So let's see what kind of sounds and lights we get off this thing. Okay, looks like those 3 lights in the front light up. It looks like that might be it. Does it only have one sound effect? Alright, let's try cranking it, see if we get another sound effect. Okay, so it looks like you just get one sound effect from the crank and one sound effect from the pulling the trigger. I wish it made a few more sounds. I think for the price, you know, maybe it should do a little bit more. So having these 3 lights light up is really nice, but we also have the same buttons over here on the side. But these ones don't light up. I think if they lit up as well, might be a little better. Or maybe if there was like some LEDs on the sides right here. But I'm not sure how. Whoa. Okay, it started doing that on its own. But anyways, yeah, I'm not sure how movie accurate that would be, but you know, it is $100, so it only have like 2 sound effects. It's okay, because you know, it does have the feature with the crank and the popcorn popping, so that's all really cool. Now, that sound effect really lasts a while. So yeah, it looks really nice. I do like it. I am happy with it. I would have just liked if it had maybe a few more sound effects, but overall, if you're a Killer Klownz fan, I do recommend it. I do think it is worth it, especially if you are dressing as a Killer Klown for Halloween. I am wearing my Slim costume, and I will video myself in a second holding the gun so you can see what it looks like in a person's hand. So let's get the cotton candy gun out of the box and compare them real quick. Okay, here is the cotton candy gun. Very nice. One thing I have noticed from moving this around is I think if it had just, even if it was really cheap, just some sort of stand, because all I can do is kind of lean it against the wall right here, and since I'm doing this one-handed and get it to stay, if it does not want to stand on its own, and you have to be careful, you can't like stand it upright because it's bending that little antenna at the end. You have to be careful it doesn't fall down and bend that side. So I think if it had just some sort of stand, that would have been really nice. I think it does need it, especially since, you know, it is a higher priced item. So it's not like a lot of kids are going to be buying this. I don't think a lot of kids really even know Killer Klownz. This is more for the adult collector or horror fan. So I think a stand would have been really nice. Personally, I'll probably just put it back in the box and find a place to display the box. But if I ever wanted to display it out of the box, I would probably use one of my like lightsaber stands that the FX lightsabers come with, and try to prop it up on that. I think that's like the best you can do without having to make something. So yeah, that's just a little gripe I have, is it definitely needs a stand. So but okay, let's get a little video of me holding it so you can see it in a real person's hand. Okay, you guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of the popcorn gun from Killer Klownz from outer space. Do you guys think it's worth it? Were you able to find it at any of your spirits that are open? Let me know in the comments. And as always, please like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Amateur Priority for more toy photography and horror toy photography. Alright, you guys, that's it. I will see you guys next time. Stay spooky.